Exiting our lazy girl era. Number one, God is working wonders with the golden hour right now. A couple months ago, I had started my 75-day challenge, and this is me before. And honestly, just looking back and looking at my face, I looked so depressed and so defeated, and I honestly was miserable at that time. I really hated the way that I looked. I hated the way that I felt. I hated the thoughts that were going through my mind, literally everything. So, I want to share 10 tips with you that is going to keep you out of the lazy girl mindset. Of course, these are tips that I have actually been implementing in my day to day. No, it's not easy. Let me preface that. Every day is not going to just be, you're going to wake up like a Disney princess and it's just going to be, whimsical and just magical, and you're going to have the motivation and all of the great things. There are going to be days to where you don't want to do these things. You're not going to be motivated to do these things, but where there's a will, there's a way. So I have some notes for you guys, so let's get into it. All of these things are important, but I want to start off with something so minor that is literally something that is so powerful. And that is, if it takes 5 minutes, just get it done. You have a task that seems like you've been putting it off, putting it off, putting off. Now I know that listen, let me get close with this one. I know that you have a clothes basket full of clothes that you've been needing to put away. Yes, you. So we're gonna that doesn't take very long. So we're gonna put the clothes away. It takes less than 5 minutes. I'm somebody, I hate laundry. I hate laundry. I hate hanging up clothes. I absolutely hate it. It is literally, honestly, that, and I can't decide whether I hate the dishes more or if I hate putting up clothes. But both of them, once you achieve it and you don't have to look at it anymore, there we go. So start with something that seems like, oh my, okay, I really just don't want to do this. Spend 5 to 10 minutes just decluttering and putting up those things, the dishes, the dirty clothes, the clean clothes, throwing away the trash on the dresser and the nightstand. Ladies, get rid of it. I am somebody that I love sleep so much. I absolutely love getting sleep. I love sleeping as long as I possibly can. That actually started before I had my baby. I have always been this way. I love to go to sleep. If I can be in bed and asleep at 9:30 and wake up at 9:30 in the morning, 9:30 to 9:30, I honestly, that is like the dream for me. With that being said, I am a new mom and I also work a full-time job. So that really has affected my lazy girl mindset. I literally will wake up 10 minutes before I'm supposed to leave and completely not have anything laid out for myself. I'll be rushing around and getting my clothes out, trying to brush my teeth while I'm getting dressed. Um, I will pack my makeup. I still do this. I do pack my makeup in the morning, and I will do my makeup in the parking lot at work while I listen to like motivational or like worship music or like something like along those lines to get me like in like a clear mindset. So I still do my makeup in the car because it's like quiet. It's my own like sanctuary, my own quiet time. So I will do that. I'm a coffee drinker. So coffee maker is definitely done and prepared the night before. Luckily, my boyfriend does that. He actually packs my lunch for me and does that. So that kind of did train me of like, okay, I do need to get this done. So getting things ready for the next day honestly is such a game changer because you're not rushing around and trying to figure out, okay, what am I wearing? I need to do all these things just in case if things do happen to go wrong. We are human, so things definitely do go wrong, but prepare for tomorrow. Get yourself ready for tomorrow. Get out your clothes. Make sure the coffee maker or whatever lunch you have, make sure it's already ready and already packed. That way, whenever you wake up, the morning is just easy for you. So it's not chaotic. You're not waking up first thing and just chaos is everywhere. Next, we have drinking water, staying hydrated. I know that this might be something that's really hard for you. I absolutely this is something that has become so everyday to me. And before you say, but I'm gonna be running to the bathroom, I'm gonna be like, I don't wanna use the bathroom 10 times a day, your body gets used to it. I drink half a gallon of water a day. I've been doing it for a really long time. And your body just gets used to it, girl. Like, there's no excuses not to be hydrated. One thing that has helped me with this is I know that it's like mind over matter, but I love to have like really cute like cups. Go to Marshalls, go to TJ Maxx, get you a really cute cup and just stay hydrated. It's not that hard. So this next thing, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite because I'm still working on it currently, but whenever our parents said it's that dang phone, girl, it is that dang phone. Put the phone down. Stop scrolling. Doom scrolling before you go to bed. The last hour before you go to sleep, you do not need to be scrolling on your phone. Do something creative. Do something to fully wind down. And I'm going to get to some other things that are on my list in a minute. But fully get off the internet. It is literally frying our brains. And before we know it, we're up way past the point that we were supposed to be up, scrolling on our phones. We're already going to bed, comparing ourselves to people on the internet. We're already setting ourselves up for a bad day tomorrow, looking at things the night before. And even also, yeah, let me say this. Whenever you hear people say, okay, don't get on the internet like before 12 in the afternoon, like whenever you wake up, do not get on your phone. Do not scroll on the internet. Do not get on Instagram, TikTok. Don't get on it. Sorry, guys, I lost my train of thought. There's a whole mosquito in here, and I don't know how it got in here. So things just went a little crazy. Don't get on the internet before 12. That is honestly a tip that I learned a while ago from several creators. And I used to be like, okay, yeah, right. What is that actually going to do? I do not get on social media before like the first time I get on social media is probably like 2 o'clock in the afternoon or like 1 o'clock during my lunch break at work. I will check, Instagram, TikTok, or whatever, but it is honestly crazy from what social media can fully do to our mindset. And with a lot of things that are going on in the world, seeing, yes, obviously we do need to see things and we need to be educated on things. And I fully do agree with that. We do need to see what's going on. But it comes to a point to where if you are someone like me that fixates over bad things, if it really 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 corrupts your mind, it's time to take a break. I will take a step back. Like if there's stuff that's going on, I will take a step back and just not ignore it, of course, but I will take a step back and I will pray about it. um that is just one thing that I do. Like there's a huge genocide going on in Congo, and I had to, honestly, it was keeping me up at night. It was literally making me physically ill. Um, Hearing about it, seeing things about it, and although I did curate my For You page to be a lot of positive things and mostly about, God and trying to sit down like Jesus glow and, spending time with Jesus and girls in Christ. And I try to curate my For You page to these positive things with religion and with Christianity and with these things. Of course, there's always going to be things that come across, and there's always going to be hatred that comes across, and Congo is one of them. And I'm just using this as an example of things that are going on in the world. And I really had to take a step back from social media and take a step back and not ignore it, but just praying for the people that it was affecting, for the women and children, and um, for their country. I really had to sit back and actually sit down with God and pray about it. And of course, like I say in all my other videos, and like you hear from other creators, um, comparison is the thief of joy. And going through my fitness journey and going through the 75-day challenge that I'm doing, again, there's a video on my channel for that if you are interested on what exactly I'm doing. Um, I will have to say, a lot of things on the internet do seem all peachy and beautiful and, just fit women and beautiful, and they are. Women have, and I'm talking about the creators I'm looking at, getting on and just seeing the most beautiful Gymshark athletes, and they're just fit. And whenever you are someone like how I was in the beginning of my journey, being as depressed as I was, being so disgusted with myself, social media just was not a good time for my mental health. it really was it's not a good time. So I really had to take a step back and say, okay, this is my reality. How am I going to change it? And if you are someone that's going through that, I understand that we want an easy fix. We want to lose the weight. We want to just be healthy. We want to just reach the goal as fast as we can because we're just tired. We've given up. We are sick of making the excuses, sick of the starting over day ones, having a day one continuously. And I do understand that, and I understand your struggle. Um, I know that it's very difficult, but I'm just going to tell you the only person that can change your habits and the only person that can get you to that goal is yourself. And that's completely true. You can't depend on anybody else. You can't Nobody's going to do it for you. And you know, that's honestly just the ugly truth of it is you are the only one that can fix your situation. And although yes, I've been praying to God many times and like I knew God was with me when I was at my lowest. I knew God was there as I was like crying and hated myself and I felt guilty because I was like, God, I know like you're looking at me like I'm beautiful and you're looking at me like I am your creation, but I know this isn't who you have for me. And so I had to take a step back and really own up to it and just say, God, okay, I'm willing to try. I'm willing for the discipline. I'm willing for the obedience and everything like that. So I understand that it's difficult, but you're the only one to change that. So, but we're going to get into some other things later. Something that else that seems small but is also very effective is decluttering your space, organizing your shower, organizing the bathroom sink with all your skincare, organizing your vanity where your makeup is, organizing a small space where you spend a lot of time. Good. Another thing that I want to add, this is not on my list, but this kind of goes hand in hand with like decluttering and organizing. I am somebody that changing a space or just going to Marshalls and getting a couple things to like seem like I transform a space honestly means so much to me. I love new, I love change, I love to really design my space and I'm somebody that I just love a good refresh and that honestly is really really good for just somewhere that if you're home all the time like I'm home a lot and I like to be home. That's just me, but I do like to change stuff up. I like to, move stuff from room to room and like add little pieces and that's just how I am. I like to change stuff up every couple months. So, I honestly think that will get you out of a comfort zone to push you into a new era. So, going along with organizing, you want to make yourself a nighttime routine. Make yourself a sleepy girl cocktail if you've ever heard of them. It actually is like they have like mocktails for nighttime. It's like a cute little drink you can have. Have a good shower routine. I actually just made a video. It should be up before this video gets live, but I have a video of like my shower products that I use. Like, have a good routine for yourself. And whether that's skincare, whether that's shower routine, whatever the case may be, you want to spend time with you. I put myself on the back burner for a long time just because I genuinely love my partner. I love my boyfriend so much and he truly is my best friend and I love to spend time with him and all these things and sometimes I would just go like, okay, let me shower so we can watch a movie, let me shower so I can spend time with him. And it got to a point where I was like, no, like this is my time. Like he wasn't making me do this or anything like that, but I just came to realize I was like, wait, no, I need to spend time with me. I need to actually take 30, 45 minutes, not saying I would stay in the shower for 45 minutes because that's a little crazy, spending a little time with myself to pamper myself and have that time set aside every single day. I do the same thing with my workouts. I look at working out as my therapy time, my time with myself. And again, I'm going to get into that in a minute. So, yeah. With that, let's go into working out. I know this is the least important thing. Um, this is tip number 7. Although, yeah, these are not in order. My last one is in order, but these are not in order at all. So, tip number 7, I have movement over sticking to a strict schedule, seeking progress, not perfection. This is a big thing that I had to work towards because, I talk about this a lot, so disregard if you've heard me say this before. I was somebody that was like, hey, I'm working out 6 times a day. Not 6 times a day. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I'm working out 6 days a week. I am literally like I'm going hard in the gym. I'm going to work out as excessively as I can, 2 hours a day, this and that. If you are trying to start your workout journey, think about a workout as just moving your body. And after I heard this, it helped me so much because I just kept saying like if I didn't have time to work out and I could just work out for 45 minutes instead of that hour and a half, 2 hours that I was reaching for, 45 minutes is enough. Even some people 30 minutes is enough. Looking at a workout as just moving your body and not sticking to a strength training or, weightlifting, whatever the case may be, you have to set goals for yourself that are not so high. During this challenge, I have been only taking one rest day a week. But with that, on the days that I really don't feel like working out and I'm not motivated, which I've had videos on my channel that I'm almost sitting here crying because I don't want to go work out. So they're there also. But I did something like just fully just stretching my body and doing like ab movements and deep core workouts. So you don't have to look at, a workout as you're at like burn boot camp or like Orange Theory. You don't have to do that every single day. Look at movement. If you honestly just have time in the day, during your lunch break, if you have time to just go do a 30-minute walk or 45-minute walk during your lunch break and you count that as your workout, that is okay. You don't have to completely do these crazy excessive workouts every single day just to check a box because you're going to get burnt out and you're going to go through phases where you're like, no, I don't want to do that. And then once you let yourself down once, it is a snowball effect for the mental thoughts to come in of, well, I couldn't do it, so I'm just not gonna I'm not gonna do it. I'm just burnt out. I don't want to do it, and I do understand there's gonna be days, like I said, that you don't want to, but you have to understand that any movement is okay. You're seeking progress. You're not seeking perfection, and that is a huge thing for me because it's like I used to strive so hard to just be perfect all the time. I just wanted to do the workouts and follow the strict diet, and if I didn't do it and I slipped one day, I just wasn't good enough. And I don't want you to feel like that. If you have a day where you literally are like, okay, you know what? Today is not the day. I just need to go home and I just need to sit down. And you know what? That's okay. That doesn't ruin your day tomorrow. What? It's okay to take a day. It's okay to just feel what your body needs. Listen to your body. Number 8 and 9 kind of go hand in hand. Tip number 8 and tip number 9. They are literally almost all in one, but it's not. So tip number 8, I have getting cute pajamas and gym outfits. I know, listen, in this economy, I know things are a little crazy. I know you don't want to spend a lot of money. I don't have any Gymshark, even though one day I'm going to be a Gymshark athlete or Honor Active. Clock it, clock it. I don't have any of those, and that's completely okay. My clothes are from Shein. What I'm wearing right now, if I could stand up and show you, my leg is asleep, girl. Um, I am a Shein shopper. So do with that if you will. If you don't like it, I'm so sorry, but that's just like where I can get the most clothes at. Pajama sets, getting like cute pajama sets, getting in the shower, doing your shower routine, getting out, you have your cute clothes to wear, and then you get to do your skincare routine. Like it's just the little girly things that just make you feel so pampered and so just put together. And yes, to some people, you're probably like, okay, well, what do cute pajamas have to do with anything? Once you pamper yourself, let me tell you, once you actually, it's not about the material, it's not about the physical item, it's the fact that you are putting effort into yourself to actually just feel good. You are doing something for yourself to not only look cute and cutesy or whatever, But you are pampering yourself, and that's what this whole thing is about. Try it. Don't knock until you try it. Listen, I know it sounds crazy. I'm over here talking about pajama sets and workout sets. I love a good workout set. I love to look cute for the gym. I feel like I perform a lot better. I Whenever I feel like I look like I'm put together and look like I have it together, even though my gym is outside of my garage, I will still dress up as if I'm going to a commercial gym. That is also just me, but doing that has helped me so much. Like, I will do a full beat to go to the gym. I have videos on my channel to that say so. I will put myself together as much as I can to feel good to myself. And although I'm not telling you to, if you're somebody that doesn't wear makeup, I'm not telling you to do a full beat and I'm not telling you that you have to look a certain way. No, all I want you to do is step out of your comfort zone and fully put 100% into yourself. And it will honestly change your mindset so much. The next one that I have is number 9. Like I said, number 9 goes with the last one of putting yourself together. Even like I said, if you are not someone that wears makeup, if you are someone that, listen, more power to you. I wish that I had like not discoloration in my skin. You know what? I do enjoy applying makeup. I like to spend time doing my makeup. It's just something that really does bring me peace. Um but again, if you are not somebody that wears a lot of makeup, I'm not telling you to do a full beat, but just doing your hair or doing a skincare routine, or again pouring into yourself to where you feel confident, you feel like you just look good and you feel good, it honestly is so important. I can't stress that enough, honestly. My last one, getting out of your lazy girl era. This is a faith-based channel. I want to make that very clear. My channel is based on my love for Jesus and all that God has brought me. So I want to let you know that spending time, even if you are not religious, spending time and just learning the word and just going over the word. The Bible is the most helpful self-help book there is. Go in Proverbs, start, go in Proverbs, go in Psalms. I reading the book of Psalms and the book of Proverbs has honestly been the two biggest self-help books I've ever read in my life. And spending time with God, sitting in his presence, sitting with the Holy Spirit, and really understanding that God has so much planned for me and God has such a big purpose on my life has completely changed me. And I forever keep seeing the visions that God is giving me. And although there are days, like I said, that I don't feel confident and I don't feel moved and I just don't feel inspired, whenever I feel unworthy and whenever I don't feel very confident with that, each and every single time that I haven't felt the best, I honestly can say asking God to just be with me and get me through. I have seen how far I've come. I've seen the woman that God is paving the way for me to be. I honestly, I wish I could put it into words sometimes of how great God is to me, and I truly see that for you. And again, if you are someone who is not religious, and I guarantee if you did click off this video already, okay, but if you stayed and you are someone that is not religious, I really would just advise you just to open the Bible with a free, I have a video on my channel of being the fact that I grew up church hurt and I grew up with really bad examples of people of faith. And it really does break my heart, like, seeing comments on TikTok and Instagram of, like, horrible people in the comments, like, horrible people in the video, and then the comments are like, "Oh, yeah, I bet they're Christian," or whatever. It's like, that honestly is really sad, and although I did have people like that growing up as my view of Christianity, I started my walk with Jesus and really started my walk with God, and I learned for myself that those people are not of God, and those people are not representations whatsoever. So I do want to preface very, very strongly that my channel is based on Jesus himself. And again, if you are someone that is not religious and you are, kind of not very educated in that, that is completely okay. I would recommend that you do open the Bible and see for yourself and really go in with an open mind and open heart, and it'll be wild the things that God will show you and reveal to you. So I do pray that if you did stay, I pray that you see the person that God is forming you into be. And although we do have dark moments and we do have dark times, remember that God will not forsake us and God will not leave us. And He is going to take you to places you never thought were possible. And number 10, like I said, number 10 is the only one that is in order of the most helpful thing is to spend time with God. And really, if you are struggling, tell Him you're struggling. If you are struggling with mental thoughts and you are struggling with depression, anxiety, all these things, you aren't really happy with yourself, you're not happy with your situation, you're not happy with how you look, how you feel, the job that you're at. If you are not happy with things in your life, just sit down and speak and pray about it. And I again, I can't really stress enough how much God has changed me and how much God has worked on my life. And I'm so beyond grateful for where He has taken me. And of course, like I said, not every day is perfect. Literally, a couple days ago, I was hyperventilating with a panic attack. And it does make me emotional thinking about that situation, because it did last for like the whole weekend. I lost myself for a bit, and like I said, not every day is going to be, you're not going to wake up as a Disney princess and it's just going to be like, talking with the animals and singing and just being like a beautiful girl. Like, it's not always going to feel that confident, but God is going to get you through. Allow God to be your strength and allow God to be your crutch. Lean on Him, just tell Him. And again, I lost myself for a couple days, but I am back. I actually need to go work out, but I wanted to get this across just because this is honestly such an amazing thing. And, I try to be transparent with my journey and everything. So I just thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I am so beyond grateful for you guys and this opportunity to even have this channel and to speak and to be able to make videos and edit. And um I'm just beyond grateful for the couple people that watch this, whatever the case may be. If you did click on this, I hope that I could help you. I know that I know that times get really dark and confidence gets really low and insecurities get all at an all-time high, and I do understand that. And I just hope and pray that you realize how beautiful you are and how much of a purpose you have. And you are just so amazing and so beautiful. And although we're going through this, and I want you to understand also, we are not to compare ourselves, but we're not competing either. I truly believe that each and every individual on this earth has a different purpose. We all have a different reason to live. We all have different qualities to add to each other's lives. And just because we're not comparing, we are also not competing with each other. I want to say that strongly. I don't know what that just came out of, but you know, I don't know. I kind of don't know where that came from, but I just want to let you know that yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll get my thoughts together on that. I don't know where that just came from, but I'll get some notes on that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry if this was a long one, but it's very much needed just because like I said, I can relate to every single thing that you've gone through, and I want to see you come out on the other side, and I want you to understand that you are such a light, and God just has such a beautiful purpose on your life. So I love you guys so much, and God loves you so much more. And I will see you back here hopefully tomorrow, maybe. But yeah, subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you later.